Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I have been going through my makeup, and since I've been wanting to go back into project panning, using my products up again, especially since I went a little crazy and bought a little too much makeup, if you know what I'm saying. I thought that maybe this would be a good way to do like a more neater overview than the one that I posted like, what, 2 weeks ago? I'll be showing you like the things that's on top of my desk and the makeup drawer of the things that I want to finish up, because I decided that it'll be easier for me to reach for everything if everything is just in one place. And that's basically what I did. I've also finalized my skincare one, or hair care and all of that, because that, like, I realized how much more simple that one was than it was to do all of the makeup one, if that makes any sense. So yeah, let's get into this. Okay, first, sorry if you guys have seen any messes, whether it's on this table or behind me during any of this filming, just because since I've like been going, like, you know how when you clean, and let me face you, you know how when you clean and everything's messy until it's actually clean because you're cleaning? That's basically what's going on right now. So anyways, in here are basically all the things that I feel like I know I want to finish. Some of them I can see myself finishing a lot faster than others, like this little lip gloss. I'm not, things that I can't really see, like this Essence Make Me Eyebrow Mascara. It's just one of those things where, like, once it's dried out, that's when you'll know it's done. Yeah, so everything that's in here, this little, like, I don't know if you could call this even acrylic, because I got this from the Dollar Tree. This hard plastic, kind of comes in the shape of a flower. That's kind of why it looks like this. Woo! In here, there's a lot of mainly eye stuff, whether it's eyebrow or eye makeup on the perimeter of this. This is like a lip enhancer from Jouer. Like, I have pretty big lips already, considering. But I just want to use this up because it's like, it's winter, so I think this might be a great hydrating thing. I have a ton of lip balms open, it's really bad. In the center are mainly liners, whether they're eyes or lips. So yeah, some of these I've had for a long time. A lot of my makeup is a little bit older, but I do want to use it up because I did purchase them, or they were given as gifts. So this is going to be sitting on my counter. Now I have this. This I have had for a couple of years now, and I still love it. I like how compact it is, and I don't need to have overly amount of things to have, like those really huge gigantic acrylic ones. I'm not a big fan of those because they look like they take too much space. Anyways, basically here I have more liners and concealer, foundation I want to use up. Like, almost everything in here I want to use up within this year if I possibly can. My Pan That palette is here. This is just because I wanted to pull this out because it has red and green and 'tis the season, you know. Some lipsticks, lip care product. There's another lipstick. Some face, like I have 2 primers here. This is a primer sample, a BB cream. Down here, that was probably like an awkward angle from the top view, my bad. I want to use up, I actually have 3 loose powders now. Generally, I want to use up all my powders if I can. I want to use up at least all of my loose ones. At least 1 loose one and 1 pressed one. I have this little Starlux Duo highlighter blush, but since the blush is pretty shimmery, I like to use it as a part of my highlight or blush topper. And then I have a blush, and I have my NYC in the old packaging, the bronzer. I'm pale enough to use this now, so yeah. Down here, I'm going to start with the things down here because I have to actually pull this one out. This is just a bunch of things, like random tools in here, not really makeup related, but I like how it's just there because if I need it, I just grab for it down there. Here's just a foundation I want to use up. I can't use it right now because my skin is way too dry. Cream foundation works better on me when not just my skin is more hydrated, but when the air around me is more hydrated. So I'm now live in Colorado. If this doesn't like the summer, I'm just going to toss it out because I didn't use this past summer after I moved in here just because I actually haven't worn any makeup since I've moved here, just because I've been trying to get my feet on the ground. I think that's what the saying is. So if during summer this does not work here, I'm just going to toss it because why keep something that's not going to work where you live, you know? Now in here, not everything I want to use up, but most of the things I want to use up, like this Wet n Wild primer I would love to use up, this Milani, oh my gosh, concealer I want to use up. I've been trying to use this under my under eye. I don't really like it that much. I might use it for spot concealing, I guess. I'm not really sure because I try to use this to, because like this does brighten my eyes, but it also makes it look super white under there. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I want to use up this gel liner. I want to use up this brow powder from Wet n Wild. I have mascaras that I want to use. I have gotten a ton of mascaras, particularly sample sizes. Shadow sticks or any cream shadows I am not trying to use up at all this year, but if I could finish at least. Sorry guys, my camera cut off, but yeah, maybe I might focus on one of them. I have quite a few. I might think about that later on throughout the year. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. I also have some shadow sticks here from NYX. And then I have a couple of brow pencils. These I definitely want to try to use up by the end of the year. And then I have this Benefit High Beam and Sunbeam. I tried the Starlux liquid highlighter and I made me love it. And oh shit, is this not closed all the way? Fuck, it's not. Hopefully that didn't do too much of any drying out. But anyways, I figured I would just try this because I really didn't want to buy the full size of these, and the miniatures are kind of I don't know, I can't remember if they came in any sets recently, but anyways, this just cost $10, so I was just like, you know what, I know, let me just try it, and I like it so far. It's really pretty. Alright, so in this jar are basically all the things that I've decided that I want to try to focus on to use up this year. Like my main things that I want to use up. If I use up any other things that are not on in here, that's perfectly great. Some things are not Project Pan stuff. They're just easier for me to reach in this area than anywhere else. So I got these dividers from Target. The ones in the back are bigger, connected. So let's talk about the ones in the front first, because I have to pull these out so that way you can see so I can bring this down and see what's inside it. Okay, so this first area, these are all either sample sizes or miniatures of perfumes. There was this like sample or set that I got from Ulta. Like the reason I got it was because it was half off, and there was a bunch of these little guys. I feel like it was kind of a ripoff because these are the kind of sizes that you get when you purchase things and you want those like freebies. That's basically the same sizes as you would get. So, but I mean, like, they all add up. They last, like, since they are perfumes and not body sprays, they do have a longer lasting throw. Sorry, I should have just zoomed in a little bit. And then these are all Victoria's sample sizes. It came in a set, and a lot of these I've had for about a year, and I just need to use it up. I know you know that, like, as someone that works in the medical field, it's not always possible, but I'm going to try to use all of these things up. These are all different brands. Like this, well, actually the top is Clean and the other bottoms is, I can't remember the brands, but yeah. Here are just bunch of random things. I just wanted things to be fit in a way that they would go together. So this is mainly lip products, whether they're lip balms that I want to try to use up or lip products I want to use up within this year, that I'll try to add them into project pans throughout the year. These are just face, either face or eye. This is like a brow product. This is an eyeshadow, cheek stuff. And these are all little ColourPops. These are 2 ColourPop highlighters and ColourPop eyeshadows. Because in the beginning of the year, or a couple of weeks ago, I said I wanted to use up all of my ColourPop eyeshadows. But you know, I want to use up the cream also. Cream highlighters also. Okay, so the last things, or like the things that are in the back, they are much bigger. They're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 slots and they're all different sizes. Let's start off with this one first, because these are more sample things, I guess. And not real, and some of it's not just any like makeup related. Sometimes there's things that that's just easy to grab, like these things here, like my sanitizers. This is a atomizer, some nail stuff, just so that way it's easier for them to be at, and if I need to grab sanitizers for when I leave, they have a home. My deodorant, sometimes I just get ready in my room and I don't pass by the bathroom anymore, and so that's what this is for. And I just have a facial spray just in case my skin needs hydrating. This is a face remover, makeup remover, I should say, and a little hand lotion. These are all face related sample sizes. Here are brow product related, they're not all sample sizes. This is another brow product that will be in my next round after I use up the Wet n Wild one. These are all mascara samples. I have full sizes mascaras, but I feel like I should use the sample sizes first just because they take up a lot of space, surprisingly, just because they're small. So some of them I got them from like samples from MAC. And this is just going to be like my little empties. Like if I finish anything that month, I will just put them in here. Then the next one, so that way I'll just move this up so we can just differentiate. Here are all the ColourPop things. I've talked about it before. I want to use up all my ColourPop shock shadows. I have more. I have about 6 more, but I'm going to pull those out as like when I start using the ones down here up. More lip products I want to use up. These are all tinted lip balms. This one isn't. This is a tinted lip balm. I mixed my own lip balm in here. All lip glosses samples I hope to use up so that way I can focus on my full sizes. If I can use up all of these, that'd be amazing. I don't see that happening, but yeah. 2 pressed powders I hope to use up. Another pressed powder. Lip liners I want to use up. I'm almost done with this primer. I use this because I actually like the sprayer on this. It's not the Urban Decay anymore, but it is the Ulta one. And the MAC Fix Plus that I'm currently using. And honestly, I might actually end up doing monthly updates on all of these, just so that way we can see how things have changed. Anyways, you guys, that's it for now. My camera is dying and I don't remember where I put my charger because I haven't picked up the camera in a long time. So I hope you like this video. I will probably be doing monthly updates just so to see how things have changed and things like that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.